Today we are building train houses to keep our friends Mikey and JJ and their family safe. Can we build them in time before the sun goes down and the zombies attack?
Looks like the sun is in the middle of the sky, so we do not have a lot of time to build these trains and get Mikey and JJ and their families to safety.
Okay, JJ's family, and alright, Mikey's family, we need to split up in order to help you guys. I'll take JJ's family, and you need to take Mikey's family, Milo.
Don't worry, Mikey's family. I'm gonna build the best train so that we can escape from the zombie invasion.
They're coming soon. We need to hurry.
Let's go!
The first thing that we need to grab is a train station. This is the most important block, so I'm gonna put mine right over here. It needs to be facing in this direction because that's where the train is gonna go. It's important that Mikey and JJ's families stay over there on the side of the platform. They cannot be on the tracks. It's too dangerous. Now that we've put down the train station, we need to grab a train casing. If we click assemble new train, we'll be able to pop it right over here. This is the beginning of the train that we're actually going to make. I'm gonna be building my train out of iron as well as netherite. It's gonna be so cool, and I guess I'll need some deep slate as well. We can't just have iron and netherite. That would look a little bit crazy. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so awesome. I think the floor of my train can totally be made out of polished deep slate. This is gonna be the engine room, so it needs to be pretty cool looking, and it also needs to really work. That's why the sides need to be iron, because iron is such a tough block. It can survive really high amounts of heat, and it can survive a lot of zombie attacks, which we're definitely gonna need. Alright, I think this is a pretty good height for my engine room. How's your train coming along, Milo?
It's really good. I'm super excited for my train to save the day.
Really? Your train's gonna save the day? What makes you say that?
Well, I'm building it out of really good materials like dirt and wood, and maybe even a little bit of moss if Mikey's lucky.
What? Moss? Milo, that is not how you build a train, and dirt and wood? Really? I don't think this has a very good chance of working well.
Says who? Who makes you the train expert, Chip?
The fact that I'm building a train right now kind of makes me an expert, Milo. I'm really worried for you. If your train doesn't work, then you and Mikey's family will be eaten by zombies.
Thanks for worrying, Chip, but you don't need to. We're gonna be just fine.
Oh gosh, I'm really worried now. The tunnel is only a certain amount of blocks high, so we can't build too tall. I still want to make sure this train looks awesome though, so I'll make it pretty long in the front. We can have a bunch of different carriages, but the engine room needs to be the best one. It's the first carriage, so if we run into any zombies on the tracks, this carriage needs to be strong enough to be able to fend them off. I say we need some walls on top. These walls are going to act as a chimney for the train. We also need to grab some glowstone because this train cannot see in the dark on its own. By adding some headlights at the front of the train, we totally make it much safer, and it really means we probably won't hit any zombies on the tracks. At least hopefully not, because we also need to add some glass. I think orange glass is the perfect choice here. It's a nice orange color, and it'll help stop any zombies from climbing through the windows. I'm also going to add a netherite ring around the front of the train. This will really help make it tough and strong. It'll also make it a little bit heavier, but I think that's not important because it'll be so much tougher that the zombies won't even be able to climb it. I'll also make the netherite blocks go down the center like this. This train is already looking so awesome. Whoa, I love this thing so far. I cannot wait to ride it to escape and survive all those zombies. Milo, what do you think the zombies are attacking us for?
Well, I have an idea, but I'm a little bit embarrassed to say.
Okay, you can tell me your idea while I put furnaces inside my engine room to help my train go quicker.
You have an engine room? What the?
Yeah, of course I have an engine room. I'm gonna put furnaces in it so that my engine can go so fast. But what do you think the zombies are here for?
Well, remember how I was chewing really loudly and you got mad at me?
Milo, I don't think it has anything to do with that. You're crazy, but hang on a second. You might actually be onto something. You were chewing really loudly while I put this orange seat down. I think I better be so careful because your chewing might have attracted the zombies.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And if that's true, I'm really sorry, everyone. I'll try not to chew on my bird seats loudly anymore.
That's okay, Milo. You don't have to apologize. All you have to do now is survive. I'll work with you on this, Milo. We don't have to compete. If we all get in my train, we'll have a way better chance of surviving.
I don't want to go inside your train. My train is beautiful, and Mikey's gonna totally love it.
Oh, look, Mikey and JJ's families are getting restless. If we don't build this quick enough before the zombies arrive, they'll totally leave. I better get going on my next train carriage. I've already built the engine room, but I need to lay the foundations for my next few trains.
Yeah, you're taking forever, Bozo. Hurry up!
Hey, you're taking a while as well, Milo. Don't attack me for something you're doing too. Every single one of my train carriages needs to be connected. I think they need to be huge as well, so I'm gonna leave a pretty big gap in between them. I think this is a pretty good spot to place them. I want to have lots of different carriages because my train needs to fit lots of people, especially if everybody needs to evacuate your train, Milo, and come onto mine, because why does your train have spikes on it?
Because I'm trying to make it scary so the zombies run away.
Oh, Milo, if the spikes are too much, then what if Mikey's kid gets stuck on them?
That definitely won't happen. Mind your business, Chip. My train is awesome, and these zombies are not gonna want to mess with me.
Okay, I guess I trust you, Milo, but I'm just a little worried. I'm also placing this deep slate, but I need to be careful. If I place this even slightly wrong, there will be no bridge connecting the train carriages, and JJ's kid could definitely fall off, as well as JJ and his wife. Not to mention Mikey's family if Mikey has to come over to my side too. I've got to make sure I place these really carefully so that does not happen. I also need to place them quietly. Oh goodness, there are so many things to worry about, but I can't let myself be too struck with fear. I need to focus on making sure I build this properly. There are so many things I need to include in my train as well. I've got to have every single thing we could possibly need to survive these zombies, like an alarm bell system, maybe even a carriage where we have weapons and armor on it. That'll totally stop the zombies, especially if they break into the train. I can even have a bedroom section and a secret security bunker that we can retreat to at the back of the train. That way, in case the zombies get really close, we'll still have somewhere to go. And of course, Milo, I'm still gonna make it big enough for everyone. I really don't think your train will work. It's made out of wood and dirt, and you're never really good at building these sorts of things.
What? That's so rude. Wood and dirt are the perfect materials for a train. Every train I've been on has been made of wood and dirt.
Oh, Milo, I think that's why every train you've made hasn't worked very well.
That's so rude. I'm a really good train engineer.
Yeah, but so am I, Milo. That's why I'm making my train so good. I'm adding train sliding doors to it so that they can go right in the walls. I'll add some more blocks of iron. This train is going to be so awesome. My first carriage is going to have blocks of netherite on the very sides, just like this, but most of the walls will definitely be iron. I think that's a pretty smart idea. It'll definitely help us survive, and iron weighs less than netherite. So if my whole train is netherite, it probably won't go very fast, and the zombies might be able to catch up. That would be a disaster. I'm never gonna let that happen. Let's add more iron blocks around the top, just like this. I also need to have huge windows on my train. That way we can see any threat that might be coming. That's why the windows are only 1 block high. Zombies cannot fit through 1 block high windows unless they're baby zombies. Luckily, I will be adding glass panes to those windows to make sure that even baby zombies do not come through. Let's add an orange glass pane. I think this is the perfect color. It really matches my engine room as well. Speaking of my engine room, I should probably add some windows on the sides of that too. That way we can see out. Let's add some more netherite blocks just here. Whoa, this train's already looking pretty awesome. Now I think it's time for me to make my roof. Let's use polished deep slate slabs for the roof, just like this. This is what real trains use. Train roofs have to be so thin so they don't scrape the top of any tunnels they go through.
Chip!
What is it, Milo?
I just had a really scary thought.
What's your scary thought? Tell me now.
Well, what if the zombies also have a train and they try to use it to crash into us?
Oh, Milo, that's a really good point. You just have to make sure that your engine is as fast as mine. My engine is going to be turbocharged. It's going to go so quickly. Uh-oh, I just fell off. That could not be good. I've got to make sure that my train does not have gaps like this. This way we could fall and get caught by the zombies. I also think if the zombies have their own train, we better build some sort of defense mechanism at the very back of the train. That way they will not be able to follow us. I need to grab a bunch of seats to put inside this carriage. I'll grab some orange ones as well as some red ones for me and JJ's family. I'm also going to grab lime seats and blue seats. That way, Milo, if you or Mikey really need to evacuate, you have a place to go.
I don't like your train. I'm not stepping foot on that thing.
What? But I spent so long on it. It looks great so far. And, Milo, why does your train have a cactus?
It's for looking at in case I get bored.
Milo, you won't need to look at a cactus. We'll be moving. There's nothing boring about that at all.
Well, not for you maybe, but I get bored really easily.
Milo, this is a disaster. I also need to grab some chests. These chests will go on the roof of my train. This way, every passenger has a storage place. We can keep all of our belongings and all our luggage in here as well. There are going to be 4 double chests on either side. That way, me, you, and Mikey and JJ's families will all have somewhere to put our belongings. And at the very back, I'm just going to put some bookshelves so we have some nice entertainment to read. We'll never get bored on my train.
I'm already bored of your train.
What? Milo, you haven't even seen it yet. It's not even done.
Well, I just know you, and pretty much you're always building boring things.
It might be boring, but it's definitely gonna survive. Milo, you know, it's not too late for you and Mikey's family to join me and JJ's family on this train.
Chip, my train will work perfectly finely, thank you very much. In fact, my train will be faster and stronger than yours in every way.
I am not convinced, Milo.
Yeah, well, get convinced, buddy.
I'll get going on the next part of my train to show you that you need to join my train as soon as you can.
All right, Flop Boy.
In order to make sure that I'm not just lying and that my train really will go fast, I need to give it a test. First, I need to grab some super glue. Trains need to be super glued together, otherwise everything in them will fall apart. That would be a disaster because it would mean we won't be able to go. It would also mean we leave all of our valuable items on the tracks where the zombies can get it. That would be a disaster. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm just super gluing all of this together. We need to super glue each carriage separately. That way, there will be no random moments where we discover that one part of our train is left behind. If we don't super glue our trains correctly, it will be a real massive disaster. Luckily, I've really thought this through, so we won't have a disaster at all. I just need to highlight the back parts of the train like this. It's important that when we use the real train to go, it's not empty like this one is. That way, the zombies could jump onto it from the top of the tunnel or climb onto it from the sides if we need to slow down. We can only go to the end of the tracks, so we can't go too far. Hopefully, we go fast enough that the zombies can't follow. All right, now that we've superglued everything, we need to go back to the train station and assemble the train. Oh yeah, look, it's totally working. Let's name this Chip's Train. Oh yeah, the train is in capital letters because this train is super duper loud. I hope it's so loud that it scares the zombies away. I'm done being quiet. Maybe if we're loud enough, the zombies will be too scared. But now that we've assembled the train, we can see that all of the carriages are now connected. The middle wheels have also been removed because we had way too many. This makes the train even lighter. Hopefully this will make it a bit easier to get from platform to platform. But now that we've assembled the train, it is time to give it a go and start testing the engine room. I really hope this works. Look, the control panel now has levers on it. All right, let's give it a go. I really hope this works. And whoa, look, the train is actually moving. Whoa, I don't want to go too far though. We better quickly reverse the train now. You can even see out the windows and the station as well. Now we just have to park the train right at the train station. Perfect, this is awesome. Now we can exit the train, disassemble it so that we can start creating more parts. Perfect, I'm really gonna make this train as good as we possibly can. Let's continue building.
Oh, Chip, that was crazy! Your train just started moving!
Yeah, it did. I'm so proud of it. Aren't you impressed, Milo?
Yeah, pretty impressed to be totally honest. What are you building now?
Now, I'm building the next part of my train. This is gonna be a nice play area for the kids. If the kids get too bored, they'll run away and they'll totally land themselves in with the zombies. I'm not gonna let that happen though. This play area needs to be so fun.
I've actually already made a play area as well.
Milo, where's your play area?
Look, it's got some doors here.
Milo, there's no railings. If the kids play on your play area, they'll fall off onto the tracks.
It's fine. They'll be okay. These kids are really smart.
Oh gosh, Milo, I'm so worried about you. Anyway, best of luck. I just need to focus on my building. Now that I've placed all of that netherite, I need to grab some blocks of diamond. This play area needs to be so fun, and diamond blocks will definitely help with that. This play area is even going to look like a bouncy castle. I bet I can add slime blocks inside to make it super bouncy and springy and fun. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so awesome. No one will ever want to leave. And Milo, you know that Mikey's kid is also welcome in this play area, right?
Well, that's nice, but he's totally not gonna use it.
Why not, Milo? I really think he should.
No, he doesn't want to. He even told me.
What? You can speak to Mikey's kid?
Well, not really, but I thought he just was whispering to me, but he was just sneezing.
Oh, okay, that's really silly. I bet your train has a lot of dust in it to make people sneeze.
Yeah, there's a little bit of dust, but that just happens when you use wood and dirt to build.
Milo, this is why you should use iron blocks and netherite, as well as diamond blocks now too.
Yuck, I don't need any of that fancy stuff. I just need my good old wood and dirt.
Oh gosh, Milo, I'm really worried about you. But right now, I just need to make this play area, and I've got a bunch of colors I think will be perfect. I say if we grab all of our colors, plus some nice yellow and magenta to spice things up, it'll look so cool. We'll have a line of JJ carpets and Mikey carpets right next to each other. We'll also have orange for Chip, light blue for Milo, and yellow and purple for I have no idea. Let's add some more different carpets around here. Oh wow, it looks so cool. And I guess we can do this design for Milo as well. I'm sure he'll totally love it. Oh wow, this play area looks so fun, and it's really bouncy as well. I'm sure Mikey and JJ's kids will absolutely love this.
Mikey, stop it! Stop staring at me!
Wait, Mikey, what are you looking at? And hey, why is there TNT on the back of my train? Milo, what are you doing?
I don't know what you're talking about!
This is so dangerous. I can't believe you do something like this. Is this because you're jealous that my train looks so good so far?
No, I'm just sick of you always being rude about my beautiful train.
Milo, I'm just worried that your train won't work.
Well, I'm worried that your brain won't work.
Whoa, that's a sick burn, but I think the next sick burn will come from my super cool weapons room, where I'm gonna have lots of weapons with fire and different abilities. This room will be made out of basalt, iron, and chains as well. It's gonna look so cool. At the bottom, we'll have some basalt connected to some iron, just like this. It needs to make a really cool grid shape. It can be one block shorter than this other bouncy castle room. That one only needed to be so tall so that nobody would hit their head on it. Luckily, I don't think they will, so this room should be pretty okay. Now let's continue this same design on the other side. I'm still so upset about Milo placing TNT. There's gotta be something I can do to teach him a lesson. He should not be pranking me right now. That is a really bad idea. And besides, if he destroys my train, then I'll have to go onto his. And nobody would survive, not even JJ or Mikey's family. Wait a second, that gives me a good idea. Maybe I can prank Milo to make him come over to my train, and he'll bring Mikey's family with him. That will keep everybody safe. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab a silverfish spawn egg and spawn it right inside Milo's train. We're gonna tell him that it's infested with silverfish and that the train inspector won't allow it. Wait a second, they're all running away. I need to rethink this. Let's spawn them inside this compartment. Luckily, Milo does not see us, so we have to quickly go back and pretend we were building the whole time. La la la, I'm just building my train, Milo.
No one cares, but wait a second! Chip, there's silverfish on my train!
Oh no, Milo, silverfish do not pass the safety inspection. Your train needs to be cancelled.
Get away, silverfish! You're disgusting! Oh, thank goodness, they're all off my train now, but that was really nasty.
Dang it, it didn't work. Milo's still building his train, and Mikey's family could still be going on it. That would be a disaster. We need to keep thinking of other ways we can make sure that they come over here. It's the only way to make sure everyone is safe from the zombies. I'm building a super awesome weapons room though. By adding chains in the walls, we have a great view of the zombies, and zombies cannot break through chains. They're made out of iron and iron nuggets, so they're so strong. It'll be a really good way to see outside of the train carriage and to use our weapons through the gaps without the zombies being able to get back in. Ugh, there are still silverfish everywhere though. That's so gross.
Yeah, and I'm having to use all my precious time getting rid of them because Mikey's wife does not like silverfish.
Milo, I'm just worried that your train won't work and it'll become a victim to the zombies. Have you even superglued it yet?
Superglued it? No way! I hate superglue. It's so sticky.
What? Milo, if you don't use superglue, your train will not work. It'll just stay there, and the zombies will totally get you and Mikey's family.
Yeah, well, who made you the train expert?
Studying trains and building an awesome train like this one. Milo, can you even name one train?
Yeah, I can, and his name is Thomas. Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, Milo, I think I need to come over and help you. You can't just have a train like this. If your train is gonna not work, at least let me help you a little bit.
Well, I guess you can help me a little bit if you have to.
Milo, your engine room has absolutely no furnaces in it. You have no coal power, so I'm gonna replace these trapdoors with blast furnaces, just like this.
I guess that's okay, but I really liked my trapdoor design.
Yeah, I guess I liked it too, but you also need some pipes coming off of them. This way the steam power can connect up to the main part of the train.
Wow, that's pretty cool, actually. I did not know.
Yeah, that's totally understandable. And you'll also need a valve handle. This will help you pick the amount of speed you want your train to have.
Well, that's awesome. I hope it really works.
Oh yeah, it totally will. I'm gonna go add these to my train as well. I totally forgot them. I was so worried about you and Mikey's family that I didn't even think about it.
Well, thanks for your help, Chip.
You're welcome, Milo. Anything to help you, Mikey, and JJ's families survive this. I need to add some deep slate stairs. This way, while piloting the train, we have a way better view. Before, we could only see up to here, which was not great. This way, we can see any zombies that might be coming. I'm also going to replace my chimney on top of the train with this super high-tech copper pipe one. Oh yeah, that looks way better already. It also looks like it would do so much smoke as well. I'm loving this so far. I'm also going to add some buffers on the front of the train. This way, if we hit an object, it won't totally go through, and we'll have a nice braking force before it does any damage. Let's add some more netherite blocks right over here. This way, the first carriage and the engine carriage match in design. It's time to fill our weapons room with a bunch of different weapons. I think I know exactly what I need to do. First, we'll grab some chests and some armor stands as well. We can't use item frames because the things inside the item frames would probably just fall out. We are on a moving train after all. We have to be really careful. Let's grab a full set of netherite armor and put it on each of those different armor stands. Whoa, I just got an achievement. Milo, I'm already accomplishing so much. I'll do even more once we survive these zombies with our trains.
We're totally gonna survive. Everything's looking great.
Yeah, totally. I still think you need to work on your train though. Now that I have all these netherite weapons, I'm gonna put them inside this chest. We're gonna have so many swords. Zombies use up a lot of a sword's durability, so by having a bunch of different swords, we won't have any risk of losing them. Let's also grab every different kind. We need to grab a dancer's sword and a claymore. This is a really big blade. Let's also grab a sinister sword and a broadsword. Let's give each of them their whole row. And wait, I hear a silverfish. We'll be able to test out one of them. The other ones need to be able to do their purpose. So by testing one of them, we don't waste unnecessary swords. All right, this sword should totally work. And whoa, it does great sweeping damage. And this sword is so big. I wonder how big the broadsword is. Whoa, it one hit killed that silverfish. That is awesome. I say we definitely need a whole chest full of the broadsword. It did so much damage. I think this one's a great choice. This way, it does not compete with any of the other swords. Inside this chest, we also need some golden materials. Let's also grab a bunch of different kinds of bows. These power, guardian, and trick bows will be really helpful. Let's make a whole chest full of each different kind of bow. We'll definitely have to test out each one on each of the zombies. Let's also grab a bunch of arrows. I think the spectral arrow is great, and whoa, there's a red snake bow as well. I didn't even see that. Let's add only one of them. We'll also give it some space around it so it looks really, really distinct from all the other bows. It's a legendary weapon as well. The trick bow is only a common. It's just like the bone bow and the guardian bow. I cannot wait to see what these do. Let's make another chest here and fill it with spectral arrows. These are way better than regular arrows. Now I need to add some lanterns and some campfires. This carriage needs to be really, really bright. And wait a second, I totally forgot to put the golden apples anywhere. Let's add them next to the swords. The enchanted golden apples can go here and the regular golden apples can go there. Perfect. Now let's place lanterns all along the top of this carriage. We'll also place a campfire right here, as well as a bunch of train trapdoors surrounding it to make sure that it's really secure and it won't totally burn JJ's kid. Milo, your train is making a whole lot of noise. Are you sure we should be this noisy when the zombies are on the horizon?
Yeah, it's the party carriage.
Milo, it's more like the farty carriage. It's making so many fart noises right now.
Oh, fine. I'll switch it out if you really hate it, but that's really mean.
Sorry, Milo, I don't mean to be mean. All I want is to survive. That is my main goal.
I'm totally gonna survive. I got this under control.
Milo, I don't really believe you, and I think I need to come and look at your train. Besides, the sun is almost setting. It's already basically over the hill. If I don't check your train now, we will not know if it'll work, and that could leave you and Mikey's family vulnerable to zombies.
Feeling pretty worried right now, not gonna lie.
Me too, but don't worry, Milo. Just show me what you have, and I'll be able to figure out if it'll work or not.
Well, we've got an epic engine room which you helped me build, so it better work.
Yeah, it's one part of it, but the rest of your train needs to be just as good if you want it to go.
Well, this is my little art gallery. I just like to look at the paintings when I get a little bit bored.
Okay, I guess it's good to have art on a train, but is this your sleeping area?
Yeah, it's the bedroom. Isn't it awesome?
Milo, there's no guardrails, and everybody's sleeping next to giant spikes.
Well, I didn't think about that. Moving on.
Okay, I'm so worried. And why are there 2 doors inside this room?
This is the toilet.
Oh, it looks great, Milo.
Yeah, you can use it whenever you want.
Milo, the toilet doesn't have a sewage system, so any item dropped inside will stay there forever.
No, it just drops at the bottom of the train.
Ew, that's disgusting. And what is this room?
This is the party room where everyone comes and has a really cool dance.
Why are there piglin heads on the sides of this carriage?
Well, because zombies are kind of scared of piglins, so they're gonna scare them.
Oh, Milo, that's not true. I don't know who told you that, but the rest of your train is so bad. If this final room is not really impressive, then I officially declare it will not go.
Well, you already know about the cactus room, but this last carriage is a lot of saws that are gonna chop up the zombies when they go past.
Okay, that's pretty good. Not a bad idea, Milo, but I don't know. I'm worried. I think I need to make room for the possibility that you cannot get Mikey's family to safety.
You don't have to worry, but I do want to see your train anyway.
Okay, sure. Here is the back room. I haven't made it yet. I'm gonna turn it into a really cool final room. But here is the weapons room.
The back rooms? I don't want to go on back rooms in your train.
Milo, not the back rooms, the back room. It's basically a caboose.
It sounds like the same thing to me, but anyway.
This is the weapons room where we keep our netherite armor and our overpowered bows and swords.
Well, that's good. It's always nice to have some weapons, I suppose.
Milo, before we go into the bouncing room, could you please not bring that dead piglin head inside?
Okay.
Ew, don't leave it in the weapons room.
Well, I don't know where else to put it. You didn't give me any options.
Milo, just put it in the campfire. It'll burn up. All right, now we need to go through into the bouncy castle room. Uh-oh, I totally fell down there. I think I need to add a trapdoor. But look, this whole room is so bouncy and fun.
This is a really fun room. This is my favorite carriage of them all.
Thanks, Milo. I also have more carriages, though. I'll place a trapdoor so we can get inside, and here's the sitting room. It's also where we have a bunch of storage for everybody to keep all of their belongings.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. I mostly like the blue seat.
Yeah, that's there in case your train fails and I need to bring you all along.
Oh, I don't like it anymore then.
Okay, Milo, and over here is the engine room. My engine room has a really good view of the front.
This is a really nice engine room, Chip. You totally did a great job with this.
Thanks, Milo. That's why my train is gonna go. I better get building the final carriage, though. We know that the sun is about to go down, and once it does, the zombies will attack, and our trains need to be finished by then.
Yeah, I'm pretty much nearly finished. I'm just gonna do some last touches on mine.
Okay, good idea. I wish you the best of luck, Milo. I need to grab netherite blocks, blocks of iron, as well as orange stained glass. I'm not gonna forget the deep slate slabs either. First, I'm going to grab polished deep slate walls and place them right above some slabs on the sides, just like this. Perfect. This looks great already. I'll do the same on the front and the back sides as well. Let's place the slabs first so that we can have a really good blueprint for putting the walls down. This room is gonna be pretty tall, so I need to make sure I don't waste time. Tall rooms take way longer to build than short rooms, so by making it tall, we really have to commit to this. I'll also put blocks of netherite on the side, just like this. It is the back room after all, so the zombies will probably totally find it, and it has to be really strong to make sure they can't just attack. Let's place netherite blocks on the sides, as well as a little balcony on the back. This balcony needs to be really safe though, because it's gonna be the final thing protecting us from the zombies. I'm gonna make it out of iron bars. This way the zombies will not be able to break through. Let's also add some slabs over the top of it, so it makes a really nice roof, and the zombies won't be able to fall down onto it. Now we have to place blocks of iron, just like this. I think this is a pretty good size for the windows. This back room needs to be really well defended, so the windows can't be too big. Let's place them just like this, and we can even make them only one high. I'm also gonna place blocks of netherite on the top, just like this. Now we can add our deep slate slabs, and the roof will almost be done. We've also got to add deep slate to the very middle of it. I also need to add deep slate to the middle of this carriage too. I almost totally forgot. That would have made our roof way too thin, which means it would be way weaker, giving the zombies a big chance of getting through. I would never let that happen, at least not if I knew about it. That's why I'm correcting it now. I'm not gonna let our train have a single mistake. That's what's gonna make it so pro. All right, wait, Milo, you've added diamond armor to the very back of your train?
Yeah, that's Milo's defense stuff.
Having your defense stuff in the very back of the train could be a bad idea. It will make it really hard to get to if you have to reach it in an emergency.
Well, it's not a bad idea because I'm the smartest birdie in the world.
Oh gosh, okay, yeah, totally. I'm gonna place more blocks of iron like this, as well as a train trapdoor. I'll also place the train door right over here. Perfect. The backside of this room can also have a train door, but it's gonna be surrounded by netherite blocks. It's gotta be really, really well protected, and I actually might move this whole wall a little bit backwards. Let's place those deep slate slabs back. I think the blocks of netherite fit really, really well here. It does mean the balcony is a little bit smaller, but that's okay. If that's the price to pay for safety, so be it. Instead of orange glass on these walls, I'm gonna have iron bars. This is the final security room. It's where we need to run and hide in case the zombies make it through. I'm gonna add different colored beds inside the security vault. This is where we will sleep because when we're sleeping, the train will not be able to go. That makes it really dangerous because the zombies could ambush us in the night. I'm gonna add every bed that anyone could need for here. Perfect. I can't even see the sun anymore. That's how late it's getting. Milo, we need to get inside now. The sun is about to set and the zombies are about to arrive.
Oh my gosh, I'm totally freaking out. This is scary.
We need to get Mikey and JJ's families on our trains before the zombies arrive.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go quickly.
Hey, Mikey, it's time to go on my train.
All aboard! All right, JJ's entire family is now safely on my train, and oh no, the zombie invasion has started. I better run through my train and make sure I get back to the safety of the carriage.
Oh my gosh, Chip, the zombies are here.
Oh no, I see them too, Milo. I have to run as quick as I can. The baby zombies are right underneath us. I have to shut these doors. All right, JJ's family, stay safe. I'm gonna pilot this thing.
Oh no, Chip, this is really bad.
I agree, Milo, but we have to go. Look, my train's working. Hooray!
Chip.
What is it, Milo?
We have a little problem because my train is not working.
What? Your train isn't working? How is that possible? Milo, I told you this would happen.
I didn't know it wasn't gonna work. I was really trying to build a good train.
Okay, I have to reverse to come and save you guys. This is bad, Milo. This puts JJ's family in danger.
Oh no, I feel really bad. Please help me, Chip. I'm so scared.
I will. Don't worry. I've built everything I need to be able to save you guys. I just have to make sure I get back through without dying to these zombies. Oh goodness, this is gonna be bad. I can hear so many of them. I just need to make it to the weapons room. This is where I keep all my OP items. Okay, I need one of every sword and a whole stack of enchanted apples. I also need to grab a netherite pickaxe and a netherite axe, just like this. Okay, perfect. I'll arrange my inventory so it's really neat. And I think I also need some super overpowered bows. Let's get each legendary bow. I think the legendary ones are definitely the best. We also need a whole bunch of arrows to be able to use the bows. Oh no, the zombies are really going for Milo. This is bad. I better come save him.
Yeah, take that, zombie. Oh, Chip, they've totally got me surrounded.
Okay, I've just put on my netherite armor, Milo, so don't worry, I'm on my way. Oh no, the zombies are here, and I think one of my bows dropped through the floor. That is not good. I need to quickly run. This is bad, Milo. I did not want it to start this way. Wait a second, it's in my inventory. Hey, zombies, take this. This is the red snake bow. It's such a cool weapon. Whoa, Milo, there are so many zombies on me.
Oh my gosh, and there's more that keep on coming. I can't believe it's this bad.
This is really bad, Milo. Hey, zombies, take that and stay back. Oh no, Milo, I'm losing a lot of health right now. I need to use another one of my bows.
Chip, I've got some enchanted golden apples if you need them.
Thanks, Milo. I've actually got my own, but I have a bunch spare as well. In case anybody needs them, I can provide as well. I'm gonna use my bone bow. The arrows get bigger and bigger the further away they get, so if I shoot them up into the sky, they'll rain down as massive arrows on the zombies.
Make sure you don't get Mikey and his family. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'll try my hardest, Milo. I do not want to get Mikey or his family, and I also don't want to get our trains too. That would be terrible. Hey, zombies, I'm gonna use the Sinister Sword. Whoa, it does potion effects on them. These zombies are really strong, Milo. They're taking so much damage. I don't think I'll be able to destroy them all, but what I will be able to do is to come over and rescue you and Mikey's family from your train.
Quickly, Chip, we don't have a lot of time.
Come on, Mikey's family. Oh no, I have to break into the train. Luckily, the netherite axe will be really helpful for that. I need to rush though. The zombies do not leave much room. Come on, guys, we have to go!
Come on, everyone! Oh, thank goodness we're all here, but hey, JJ's sitting on my seat!
Milo, we don't have time for this. You need to sit down so I can pilot this thing. Come on, Mikey's baby, go sit down. You cannot be standing, it's not safe, but you know what? I don't think we have time to worry about that. I need to shut the door so I can pilot this thing. Everybody, hold on tight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride to escape these zombies.
Oh my gosh, Chip, your train's really
Whoa, I can hear it damaging them. We have to go quicker. We have to go through the tunnel before the zombies follow us.
Oh my gosh, I'm really scared right now. Whoa!
Oh goodness, this is bad. I need to control it, but I can't see where we're going. I really hope this works. I can still hear zombies though, so we need to go further.
Chip, I'm gonna jump over to your carriage.
Oh, Milo, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay, I'm here. How can I help?
Oh, hold on tight, Milo. We're reaching the bumpy section of the ride.
Wow, this is crazy!
It's so steep. I don't know how we made it this far. But wait a second. Milo, I think we've reached open air, and I don't hear any more zombies.
Wow, we really made it, Chip! I think we totally survived!
We did. Let's just check on Mikey and JJ's family. I really hope we can make this jump. Okay, I made it, Milo, and you made it as well. Look, everybody is safe, and we're away from any zombies.
Yay! We really survived the zombie attack! Thank goodness you know how to make a good train, Chip!
Yeah, pros will always survive a zombie attack when you have an awesome pro train. Woohoo!
Huzzah!